Are you ready to get younger? This presentation is a few keys to youthfulness, how you can get young even as you grow older. So we want to talk about keeping the toxic load low, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. This presentation is going to focus on physical, but I encourage you to take some time to think about how you can reduce your toxic load on yourself and your building or living or growing load on yourself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Those kinds of things are done by deep cleaning once in a while when you have the energy. First, the fountain of youth. How do you maintain youthfulness and have a fountain of youth? What is the key to maintaining full hydration? Well, cleansing is done by water, right? And a young body is well hydrated with the right kind of water and the right amount. First, I want to talk about the right kind for just a moment. Water that has no additives and is clean and is not reverse osmosis. You'll remember that from our water teaching. As this child shows, drinking water is just a great thing to do. A child starts with 80% water. And then as we age, the common wisdom says that as we age, we lose hydration, we lose water, and we get all the way down into 50 and 60%. I encourage you to check for yourself what your percentage of water is, because if you want to self-muscle test, my hydration is at least, or my overall hydration is at least. Check how youthful you are. My overall percentage of water is at least. We'll check to see really how old you are as far as water hydration goes. If yours is lower than, I'm going to say 70%, you need to be drinking a lot more water daily, every single day, to make sure that you stay feeling young and that your youth is part of you. So how much water do you need every day? How do you know how much you need? Well, you can take the standard principles of 1 ounce per pound of body weight and check that one. You can use your muscle testing to ask how much is right for you. You can turn on your thirst first thing in the morning by having a huge drink of water. That's how I have preferred to do it. I go out first thing right as I wake up and get a very large drink of water. How much is large? Almost 1/4 of my water needs for the day, about a quart or about 1 liter of water, and do it first thing in the morning. It turns on the thirst. It starts the body cleansing cycle. It moves the urine and feces out so that you completely cleanse. And suddenly you're thirsty the rest of the day and you want water in. How do you get the water in that you know you should get? You've tested, let's say for me, it's 4 quarts or 4 liters a day. How do you get it in? Do I fill up 4-liter bottles or 4-quart bottles of water and set them on the counter? Or set a whole gallon out there so I know that's my target for the day? Sometimes I do, especially if I feel like I've been forgetting or running low. Some people prefer just to check it off as they finish a certain amount each day. Whatever works for you, decide, but do get it in, because that's your key to youthfulness. What if you have a challenge to get the water in? Like a challenge that makes you feel like too much water makes you have to go to the bathroom too often. You have urgent urine or burning urine. What can you do? Well, you might muscle test for Dr. Christopher's kidney formula, his bladder formula, or the male urinary tract formula if you're male. For children, Kitty Dry might be the right formula to calm down that bladder, clean out any toxins in the kidneys, and make it easier to get the right amount of water on a daily basis. I want to talk about a few other things that are keys to youthfulness. There was a new study done that showed a new inflammatory molecule that's found in mammals. Mammals, but not humans. At the University of California in San Diego, a study revealed a molecule that they called new, I'll say it that way, NEU 5GC, that's found in all mammals, wild and domestic, but not in humans. And it's not found in fish or birds either. So by ingesting red meat and other substances that have this molecule in, we create extreme inflammatory response in our body that is known or has been very clearly linked to heart attacks and strokes and at least 17 different kinds of cancer and diabetes and autoimmune diseases and arthritis and asthma. You might want to take a look at that study to learn more. So how can you get younger? Well, one of the things that helps our cells divide is while we're young, we have a tail on our cell. As they divide, there's a little tail that snips apart. And as it gets shorter, as we age, that cell can no longer divide. They're called telomerase or telomeres. And amazingly, astragalus, the plant astragalus, which is in Dr. Christopher's Immucalm formula, or I take it alone, amazingly, astragalus stimulates that stem cell growth. It helps it to continue growing. It causes the telomere to increase in length. Yes, you need diet, you need exercise, but isn't it amazing that astragalus with that TA65 causes the telomere activation? You might want to muscle test for, like I did, whether your body needs astragalus pretty much on a daily basis. And then take it on a daily basis. Do you want another secret of staying young? Well, here's one. Chocolate increases stem cells. What are stem cells? That's the beginning cell that can create any other cell in your body. And chocolate, in multiple studies, has been one of the substances, there are others, that increase stem cells. So in the Journal of Psychopharmacology, Journal of Psychopharmacology, it revealed that someone who drinks a chocolate drink daily, 1.5 ounces of dark chocolate, feels relaxed and contented. Well, let's find out more. In a clinical study with patients who had known heart disease, they gave them a dark chocolate drink and found after just 30 days that the stem cells in the blood were more prolific. I would add green to that so that there was plenty of materials to build stem cells out of and to build new cells with. That's green. But isn't that amazing? You can do something simple like eating more green and taking your daily chocolate to increase your stem cell growth and to increase your new cell growth. There are other things you can probably be doing, increasing your exercise, thinking happy thoughts, making sure your daily spiritual practices are in place, learning something new every day. Those things make a huge difference on how well you maintain your youth, your youthfulness and continue to help your body to be healthy, strong, and whole through a wonderful, productive life. I hope you have a wonderful, productive life each day of your life.